Righty ho. Looking good. Good evening. Yes, I think we're up and running. Marvellous. Give us a thumbs up under the video. If we're coming through loud and clear, that'd be marvellous. Type something in the comments or whatever, and then that way I know it's working. Let's see, is there anybody there? Maybe you're all down the pub or something. Where we get up to a Friday evening. Or something more exciting to do. I don't know. Who knows? Is there anybody there? Don't know if there is. That's interesting. Is it not working? Must be somebody there, surely. Evening, Peter. Good evening, good evening. I spoke to Chris the carrier earlier. He's confirmed he's contacted you and all's good, so that's good. Right, well, I'm assuming it says to some people there, but evening, Peter, Stella. Maybe it's just a bit sluggish tonight. Oh, no, now the viewers have suddenly shot up. Evening, Paul. Paul, while I remember, read the football figure for your big machine. If you're coming to the viewing of the auction on the 27th, the chap who owns the little footballer is coming and he'll bring it with him, and then you can sort out amongst yourselves. So there's a good excuse to come up to the viewing on the 27th. Evening, Peter. Excellent. Cold, isn't it? Froze up my whatsits here. Evening, PTC. Yes, right. Got some more stuff to show you just in just a tick. Another one of those crazy weeks, but we have now hopefully got the roof fixed on the warehouse. They come and did that on Thursday. Jeez, it was cold Thursday because we had the big hole in the roof while they were doing the new roof light, and the roller shutter open all day. People dropping stuff off, and absolutely froze solid. Went to make a cup of tea for some people, and it was so cold the milk in the fridge had frozen solid. There you go. I don't think I've thawed out since. So never mind, we're getting there. So hopefully we've now got a roof that doesn't leak. Hasn't rained since to test it, but they put some new sheets on and whatnot, so fingers crossed that's that problem sorted. Still haven't got the van sorted. I got a load of parcels out today. Well, it reminds me, if who's waiting for some big heavy parcels? Ollie, if you're watching, or if you watch later. Shane and somebody else. There's 3 heavy parcels I haven't weighed. You may recall last week I said I'd managed to knock my parcel scales off the bench and smashed them. So I ordered some new postal scales. They came, nice digital ones. Oh yes, lovely. Put them to one side. Excellent. Went to use them today to send out some parcels, and they don't work. That's great, isn't it? So I've done an Amazon return on those. We're waiting for the new ones to come. They'll hopefully come tomorrow. So that's the latest thing to go wrong. It's always something every day. Never mind. Evening, Paul. Just remember you've got tickets for Ipswich Town FA Cup game that day. Well, that's all right. Cancel it. Worry about things like that. Far more important things. Look at slot machines. Right, so the weekend I'm around at the warehouse at God Manchester if you want to call in and drop anything off, collect anything. You can sort of view-ish, but not really, because the stuff's a bit all jumbled up at the minute. So don't reckon on viewing anything until next Saturday. If you are passing, get in touch, let me know, because I'm in and out all weekend. Got a bit of running about to do, but I want to get some more photographs taken. So if you know you're going to be coming past at 2 o'clock or something on Saturday afternoon, let me know and I'll try and be there. So that's that. Right, let's see what we've got in new then. So let me click the right button, which is this one. Let me pull up my pictures in the background so I can see what I'm looking at a bit better. There we go. A bit bigger like so. That's better. The chariot I haven't put together yet. I've taken some bolts over, so across the weekend I'm going to try and bolt it together so we get some decent photographs of it. That's that. So new stuff, we've got this very nice little vending machine in, a 3-column. It's shilling, sixpence and penny, presumably penny for the matches. A really nice fine mahogany one, and I can't see it's ever been fixed down to anything either, so I think it's probably, the Posh Hotel or something. What, sort of mid-20s, maybe 1930 at a push, that kind of date. Really nice condition, like your vending machines. We've got a brand new, never been used, old stock Ollie Wales all-in cabinet with hinges. The bottom cash box door was obviously somebody's made at some point, but some time ago, I think. But it doesn't latch in properly like it should do, so you probably want to redo the cash box door again. But anyway, it's a brand new cabinet. It's not even had the holes drilled for the handles and knobs and things. So that's quite interesting. If you've got a Ollie Wales in a really bad cabinet and you want to do a mech swap, that'd be good. It says check out BBC Two, and then I've got a love heart on my screenway in again for some reason. 6:30 Monday evening. Okay, what's happening on BBC Two 6:30 on Monday? Are you on telly? No, I haven't turned the telly on for about a year. I shouldn't think. Proper telly. So there's something on the telly. Let us know what it is. Yeah, Ollie Wales cabinet, an empty one. We've got this lovely it's Gretchen Dandy jackpot front. Sold this a few years ago. Come back round again. Chap's having his little swipe in his collection. Beautiful, beautiful little machine. Worked perfectly. Restored some years ago. Regional locks, keys, jackpot front, top flash, all of his. Super little machine that. Nice sign here. Please do not bang the machines. Painted by Eugene Sloan a few years back. It was done for one of Joby Carter's charity auctions. Sold for 550, I think. It's 2 foot square, so it's a really good size. It's that perfect size for sticking above a machine in your games room there. So that's in, very nicely done. Oh, these have come out wrong size. We've got a few number plates in. I hasten to add they're not on retention, they are literally just number plates, but these are nice old ones with the riveted on letters. So, you know, if FX means anything to you, your initials, FX probably isn't going to be, isn't it? FM might be. Or what else? You've got FD. I can think of at least one customer who's FD. FL. All Fs, interestingly. Another FD. There you go. Just nice bits to nail on your wall. David Jason's going around people's sheds to see what they're making. I think there's some working models. Oh, that sounds good. Has he been in your shed? Excellent. Right, let's try and make a note of that so I remember to tell people on Sunday's video. Monday. 6.30 BBC2. I expect they put it on the iPlayer thing as well, won't they? David Jason, sheds, working models. Excellent. Right, where do we get to? Number plates. Matcham, dear little trade stim, sold this one again a few auctions ago. And people are having a swap round. I think there's some nice trade stims in this auction, and people are thinking, oh, time for a change round. So they buy one and sell something else. Thought it was quite reminded me of a watermelon. This one, I don't know why, because the colour and the stripes. Quite a rare little machine. A couple of players crates. These big wooden crates. Good for decor, aren't they? What else we got? A shell can. Well, these are very interesting. These brass tickets. I think they're Bank of England like security things that went with the bags of money when they've been delivered. With if found and taken to the detective department of the city police, you get a 5-shilling reward. There you go. We found 3 of them, so it's a 15-shilling reward there. Go and cash them in. Oh, another one of the little vendor. Why have I taken 2 pictures? Probably because it was so nice. Little wooden aeroplane. Had a couple of these before. Sweet little thing. What's it going to be? Sort of 30s, 40s probably. Off a juvenile ride. So that's quite nice. Now this next lot caused somewhat of a stir when it arrived on the estate the other day. Ta-da! It's a Dalek. It's a get in and drive it around type Dalek. Extremely well made. based, as they usually are on a kind of mobility scooter type thing. So we actually got one of the lads who was doing the roof to get in it and drive it around in the warehouse. So I did take a little video clip, but I left the card in the warehouse that the video clip's on, so never mind. But yeah, up and running. Say super condition. I think it's probably the nicest made one we've had, possibly. It was made over a number of years at a college, so we used all the college's tech equipment to make it. So like the I don't know what you call the laser gun thing. I'm not a Doctor Who nerd, as you can probably tell. The thing that looks like a bit of an egg whisk, that's all machined out of aluminium nicely, etc, etc. Funny enough, one of the production designers I do a lot of work for was production designer or art, was the art director, I think, on Doctor Who for a good few years, funnily enough. I'll ask him, I'll ask Nick, he'll know. Anyway, so there we are. If you want a Dalek, we've sold 3 or 4 in the past. I'd say this one's a super bit of kit. So that's good fun. Come and have a look at him. Good things to hire out. The last one I sold, the chap hires it out for weddings, bizarrely. Don't know why you want a Dalek at your wedding, but that's what he does, and he does very well out of it. You might buy another one. Anyway, there we are. What else we got? A payphone. I think this has got BT conversion on it. I don't know if it works or not, because I haven't got a BT line anymore to plug it into to test it, but I can't see any reason why it wouldn't. But does anybody use a landline these days? It won't be long, I shouldn't think, before somebody, if they're not doing it already, does conversions to mobile or something. You must have had to put a SIM card in them or something. But who uses a landline anymore? Anyway, there you are. Nice chromy thing. Coke fridge, Westinghouse one. This one is Coke vendor. I did look up the model number in my little book. Can't remember what it is offhand. But there we are. The fridge is supposed to work nice. It hasn't got the vendor bit in it, so you just use it as a big fridge basically. Just put all your stuff in it. That's what the chap was using it for in his kitchen. I'll plug it in and see if it gets cold. A tortoise spittoon. This is rather fun. Victorian, turn of the century. Cast iron, very nice. So you press his head down, so you put it on the floor, stick your foot on his head, which seems slightly cruel, and his shell flips up, and there's a spittoon. There's wording around the casting. I haven't deciphered that yet. I have to try and do a rubbing of it to see. It's a bit dirty to see what it actually says, but I hope it'll give a make his name. But quite a rare thing, quite fun. A little bit of nonsense. A cast Pratt's Motor Spirit sign. An old one, I think. This one, don't think it's a repro. Looks right to me. The guy who's put it in says it's right, and he probably knows more than I do, to be honest, on those. So one of those. What else? Got a little portable gramophone. Nice neon clock, American one, but on 240 volt now. So Miller Lite, good chunky thick one, not a sort of a proper one, not a bit of tap from the novelty shop type thing. So proper neon, nice kind of golden glow to it. Americana clock seems to be working fine. Huge Spirit of Ecstasy. This, we can see it pitched against the wall. They're concrete blocks the walls are made of, not brick. So you can imagine it's about, I don't know, 3 foot high, 2.5 foot high, something like that. Weighs a ton. So the marble granite base is, I don't know, 10 inches to a foot diameter, something like that, and probably 8 or 9 inches tall. So yeah, that's heavy. If you like your rollers, I don't know where they were, probably showrooms, I guess, were they? I'm not sure where it come from. Quite impressive. And a watch, bizarrely. Chap says, can you tell my watch? Oh yeah, I suppose so. There you go. much about them. We'll check it out. Oh, there we are, back to the start again. Let's, oops, press the play button, and then hopefully these will roll round. Will they roll round? Are they going to roll round? Ah, there you go, they're rolling around again. Yeah, so there we are. So that's some of the latest bits in. There's some other bits and bobs in as well, which I haven't took pictures of. There's a few odd spares to sell this time. Well, that's not really a spare sale, but just a couple of odd bits the chap wants to get rid of. There's a good Jennings governor handle, chromed. Jennings jackpot trip, a couple of pinball cash boxes, a Mills clock. Sort of an unused, you need a Mills clock for your Mills Bandit. The Mills cash box. There'll be coins as well, of course, as usual. I think, again, as usual, we've got all the different coins for all the different machines. So, yeah, I think we've ended up with 51 or 2 machines, I think, by the time we're done. Some interesting bits and bobs. So it's not going to be a huge sale, maybe, I don't know, 150 lots or something probably we'll end up at. So it shouldn't take too long. There you go. Right, what else do I need to tell you? So weekend, as I say, I'm around pretty much all weekend. Next video will be Sunday night. We're looking pretty good, I think. I think Peter W is hoping to confirm Monday for the 4th of Feb for the Open Day up in Yarmouth. Fingers crossed, it's looking good at the moment. So we'll try and confirm that. And viewing for the auction on the 27th. It'll be this hard lunchtime. Book that in. Hopefully we won't be snowed in. Yeah, a load of parcels gone out today, spares and bits and bobs. And what was everything I was going to say? Can't remember. Any questions? Anybody needs to know anything? Fire away quickly before I finish my tea and go and get something to eat. Oh yes, no, I was going to say, I'm sorry the video didn't happen Tuesday. I just got one of those weeks where things keep going wrong, so we didn't get round to it. But we'll be back Sunday night with a video with any of the last bits that I forgot to take pictures of. I seem to think there's another machine. I'm sure there's another machine, at least one. My other notes. There is it. It will turn up, won't it? Right, I think that's it then. So have a jolly weekend, whatever you're up to. I may see one or two of you across the weekend. If not, we'll catch up Sunday night. And let me just put in here. Next video, Sunday, 8:05 p.m. as usual. Shove that in there like that. And catch you then. Have a jolly weekend. Nighty night.